Here's a shocking fact. Most people aren't losing money because of bad investments. They're losing it while they sleep. Not from thieves, not from scams, but from everyday habits so normal, you probably don't even notice them. And that's the scary part. So let me ask you something uncomfortable. Are you really working hard for your money, or is your money quietly working against you? Most people think they're being smart with their finances, saving here, cutting back there. But in reality, tiny leaks in their financial habits are sinking the ship faster than they realize. And the worst part, they don't even feel the water rising until it's too late. Hey, if you're into real down-to-earth money talks and mindset shifts that actually teach you something, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. Now think about it. You could be earning a decent paycheck, maybe even more than your parents ever dreamed of, yet somehow you're still living paycheck to paycheck. One reason, it's because of invisible traps, subtle habits and decisions that look harmless on the surface, but silently drain your future wealth. So grab a notebook, or at least silence that guilty voice in your head saying, "This doesn't apply to me." Because trust me, it does. This isn't just another list. It's a financial survival guide that might explain why you've been running in circles, and more importantly, how to finally break free. Point 1. The comfort trap versus the growth zone. Most people want wealth, but they don't want the discomfort that comes with building it. Think about it. Comfort zones are like warm blankets. They feel safe, but they also stop you from moving. The poor often choose convenience over growth. They'd rather buy the latest phone than invest in a skill that could multiply their income. Meanwhile, wealthy people live by a different script. They step into discomfort, chase new skills, and stretch themselves beyond easy. It's not that they enjoy pain, it's that they know pain is the down payment for progress. So ask yourself, are you trading your future for a little present-day comfort? Point 2. The mindset of scarcity versus the mindset of multiplication. Here's a brutal truth. Poor people often see money as something to spend, while the wealthy see it as something to multiply. That's why the poor chase jobs, and the rich chase systems. Scarcity says, I only have this much, I better not lose it. Multiplication says, if I plant this seed, I can grow a tree with endless fruit. This is why two people can earn the same salary, but one ends up broke and the other ends up free. The difference isn't the money itself, it's how they think about it. Which side of the equation are you living in? Protection or multiplication? Take a pause and give yourself a response. Point 3. Short-term gratification versus long-term vision. Do you know what destroys financial freedom? Impulse. That quick I deserve it purchase. That habit of spending today and worrying tomorrow. Poor people are addicted to short-term highs, new clothes, fancy dinners, the dopamine of treating themselves. Wealthy people delay gratification because they're addicted to vision, not validation. They're willing to look uncool now to be untouchable later. And if you can't say no to the little things, you'll never have the big things. Simple question, are your decisions feeding your future or just your feelings? If you're getting value from this message and you want me to continue, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. I drop messages like this every day to build your mindset and finances. Thank you. Let's continue. Point 4. The blame game versus extreme ownership. Here's a pattern I've noticed. The poor often find villains everywhere. The government is corrupt. The economy is bad. My boss doesn't pay enough. Meanwhile, the wealthy play a different game, ownership. They don't waste energy blaming. They turn setbacks into strategies. Ownership says, I'm in charge of my outcome, even if life is unfair. That mindset shift is priceless, because the truth is, if you're waiting for the world to change before your life changes, you'll wait forever. The wealthy don't wait. They adapt, pivot, and build solutions. That's the real power of ownership. Point 5. Entertainment versus education. Here's one of the biggest wealth leaks. You'll never hear about it on the news. Poor people invest more in being entertained than being educated. They binge on Netflix, scroll endlessly, keep up with celebrity gossip, but spend almost nothing on books, courses, or mentorship. Wealthy people flip the script. They still enjoy entertainment, but they prioritize education because they know every new skill is a new income stream. Imagine swapping just 1 hour of TV a day for 1 hour of learning. In a year, you could become an expert in a high-income skill. The poor laugh at that. The wealthy live by it. Point 6. Isolation versus wealth networks. Let me tell you, money flows through people. Poor people often stick to circles that keep them stuck. Friends who gossip, complain, and live paycheck to paycheck. Wealthy people design their environment. They network. They join masterminds. They surround themselves with people who challenge them to think bigger. Jim Rohn once said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If that's true, then some of us need to fire our circle and hire a new one, because here's the secret. Your net worth grows with your network. Type it in the comments section. Your net worth grows with your network, and I'll give you a heart. So here's the hack. The secret isn't getting rich quick. It's avoiding the mistakes that make you poor slowly. Wealth is the result of patience, discipline, and common sense, things anyone can develop. Poverty isn't just about money. It's about patterns. The wealthy aren't lucky. They're disciplined. The poor aren't cursed. They're stuck in cycles. But here's the good news. Cycles can be broken. So here's my challenge to you. Over the next 7 days, I want you to pick just one money trap from this video and break it. Don't try to fix everything at once. Just prove to yourself that change is possible. Cancel that wasteful subscription. Swap 1 hour of Netflix for 1 hour of learning. Or start tracking every dollar that leaves your wallet. Because here's the truth. Wealth doesn't start with $1 million idea. It starts with one small decision repeated over and over until it becomes a new pattern. The question is, are you brave enough to take that first step? Or will you keep feeding the same habits that are secretly holding you back? If you made it this far, comment "I stayed," so I know you're serious about changing your financial future. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more life-changing lessons. And don't forget, wealth isn't built by chance, it's built by choice. I'll see you on the next one.